Gentlemen, welcome to Workshop Wednesday, Sentry Gun Edition. Today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through different Sentry Gun models on the workshop, which I find that interesting. Valve never put in any different sentries except for the mini sentry. That is the only variant we have, but there's quite a bit of stuff on the workshop, and the best one out of all of them, no contest, is the artillery sentry. It changes quite a bit about your sentry gun. It even comes with a 1.5 minute video showcasing the thing. So already the box looks different. Usually you get a metal box. Now it is a wooden box. The Sentry model for this looks absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. We're gonna look at some stat suggestions later on, but already really well made. Here it is on level 2. The bullets of this thing in the back there, absolutely ginormous, and it is doing some work. This is probably, I'm not gonna lie, the best model for a possible new Sentry variant in the entire workshop. The PDA looks great, the Sentry looks great, and here it is on level 3. Just really good. What can I say? The animations are clean. Everything about this is just awesome. However, Valve is never gonna add it into Team Fortress 2, but now, with the Source SDK, this is on the table again, so I thought this would be a cool video. This also exists as a mod, which means, of course, I got the mod. Look, here's the level 3 Sentry, here's how the PDA looks. This only works on community servers right now, but soon we may see this in maybe something like Team Fortress 2 Classic, eh? Unfortunately, dispenser and also teleporter, same old, but the box that it comes in is different. Also, I'm gonna build it here. This is so cool. This is so cool looking. You haven't seen the level 2 variant in game, so you just grab a little bit of metal from my dispenser here, so you can see what it looks like on level 2 in game. And here you can really see how giant those bullets are. Really cool, man. I was thinking maybe some stats could be, slower firing rate, but more damage because of this. Yeah. Anyway, here are stat suggestions, similar to what I was thinking. Plus 75% damage, maybe. Shoots explosive shells rather than bullets. Level 3 has a flamethrower attached to the top. Plus 50% range, plus 25% health, plus 50% repair cost. However, 50% slower firing speed. Actually, the 50% repair cost is also a con. Whatever. This would be really cool. Here's the Game Banana page. Very good. You can download the mod yourself here if you want your sentries to look like this. Before we continue, today's video is sponsored by MANNCO.STORE. Do you want to buy overpriced TF2 items like this key for $2.08 or maybe this Max 7 hat for $74? No? Then go to MANNCO.STORE and get them and any other items you want much cheaper. Also check out this giveaway they're currently doing for 3 golden pans. 3 golden frying pans. You can enter for free. I'm just saying. Check out MANNCO.STORE. Use the link in the description. And with that, back to the video. Next one, the Skirmisher. This is another Sentry Gun model. The Skirmisher, here's the blueprint, and here it is on Game Banana. This apparently also has a whole animation there. So let's look at it. Let's take a look and let's install it afterward. And go through some stat suggestions. Already, it looks very clumsy, but on purpose. Not the bad kind of clumsy. Ooh, that is cool. It's a bit frog-like in appearance because of those front legs. They look like frog legs, don't they? Level 2? Ooh, it drops some stuff. That is cool. And finally, level 3. With a laser on top. And here we go. This is what the construction process looks like. A lot faster than in the animation. Simply because I was hitting it probably. That's looking pretty cool, not gonna lie. The PDA itself, it looks exactly the same, by the way. And the dispenser also has not changed, as you can see. Let's get this to level 2, just so you guys can see that too. Here we go. Level 2. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. And it also looks sick. Also does look like it would be shooting bigger bullets, see? Yeah. And finally, level 3 with the laser on top. Damn. You know what would be a cool stat for that? it can now shoot invisible spies. When you think about that, no, don't do that. Okay, here's the suggested stats. Fires high velocity explosive rounds. Upgrade increases range by 100%. That's strong. However, minus 30% turning speed. Oh, and 2.2 seconds firing delay. Okay, that 2.5 seconds is a long time. That is a long time, but that is a cool concept. The explosive rounds really is a thing we maybe should have gotten in Team Fortress 2, but you know, it didn't happen. Valve only ever put in the mini Sentry as a variant. Oh, wait, okay, so the rounds are on a 2.5 second delay between shots. So it does start firing immediately though, good. The Wrangler would function the same, however the turning speed reduction would remain in effect. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Next we have a very different concept, Australian gold buildings. So it is, makes your buildings Australian. What do you think of this, boys? Would this be something you would be interested in for Team Fortress 2 Classic perhaps? Maybe if someone has a golden wrench, this is how their buildings should look, you know? No stat changes inside here. Alright, this is the last of the workshop sentries that a mod exists for, so at least the last that I could find. Let's create a server. So as you can see, the construction PDA remains the same. Also, okay, here it is. Golden Sentry. Golden Sentry. You guys want to have your sentries be golden? Just download the bot, I guess. Golden dispenser. Golden teleporter. Wow! Here it is on level 2. Even better. So premium. Level 3 Australian Sentry. My god, it's beautiful. The dispenser actually looks kind of boring. Gotta be honest, it's not too special, eh? I mean, at least that's cool. Well, you know, it's just more gold on there now. What were we expecting? Here is defensive Ingi pack. No mod exists for this. You get a shield generator and a bear trap. It is team colored as can be seen here and here. Team colored bear traps. So in a nutshell, this is supposed to generate a shield for your team. Instead of shooting the enemy, you know, it will shield your team. Pretty good. I think it's upgradable, but I don't think there's different levels, you know, but I do think it's upgradable. The bear trap replaces the teleporter, and dispenser I think just functions normally, if I got this correctly. I feel like this is pretty cool. A sentry gun replacement where you don't actually have a sentry anymore, but only help your team, and you have the funny bear trap, which is really the main attraction here. A funny bear trap that people can step into and be annoyed. Very good. Next, the Dogs of War item set. Now this is pretty far removed from being a sentry gun, but it is a sentry gun replacement. It's a tiny dog running around. So the idea here is that you place down this dog, and apparently there's a mini sentry version and a normal sentry version, which is absolutely ridiculously awesome. Oh, there's a video. Yes, yes. Look, it's even fully animated. I thought this was only the concept stage. Nah, that's a little dog helping you. It's supposed to hunt down your enemies. That's what I gauged from the... Oh! The transformation looks so funny, dude. It looks so goofy. So this is supposed to actually hunt down and bite your enemies to death. Ignore my recommendations, okay? And here's the mini sentry one. Let's see the transformation here. The mini sentry transforms until it's all the way down there, and whoomp, you get a small doggo. Dude, that is so cool. That is so cool. So you have Big Lug and El Jefe. Big Lug you get from the normal sentry gun, and El Jefe from the mini sentry. Very, very cool. Very, 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 very cool. Here's the Arcat, a sentry gun replacement that works like... Okay, here's just the model, I think. Yeah, and here's the demonstration. This flies around with the engineer and shoots enemies. However, it gets destroyed if the engineer dies. Really? This would be stupidly OP as a battle engineer. You just run around, plus you have a sentry following you at all times. But you could, you know, adjust the stats. And also, you can't build a sentry anymore. So keep that in mind. I think that's pretty cool also. Unfortunately, I didn't find the mod, if there is one. So there you go. What we have here is the Arcat MK2. Now, from what I understand, apparently this is how it would work. It is, of course, the upgrade to the Arcat. And engineer could fly on this, use it to like shoot around, and he could still build sentries with this. So I'm not sure if this is maybe just better off as not a weapon, but maybe much more of a cosmetic of sorts, you know? With this one, this is just too much. This is too much. In any case, here we have the suction cup Sentry. The use for this would be obvious. You equip the suction cup PDA or like the suction cup wrench or whatever it is, and then you can build sentries on walls because they now have suction cups. There already exists a very similar mod that lets you place sentries on walls on some community servers. I couldn't find it for this video, but it exists, and this would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I think so. Oh, it says even ceilings, of course. Yes, a lot of possibilities. Here's the big boom, the howitzer sentry gun. This would be a long distance, so I would just give this no max range because, you know, most Team Fortress 2 maps aren't that big anyway, and sentry range is almost always everything the sentry can see at a time, and it would also have lower firing rate. At least that is what is suggested here. There still exists from 13 years ago this 480p video of the sentry gun building itself up. Very cool, the howitzer. The laser sentry, this was cooked up in 2012. Here are some possible stats. You could choose between mini sentry and regular sentry. However, it costs more to upgrade to the regular sentry, and also the rockets turn into Thompson 6000 shots. And the mini sentry would have a little more health. So if you pick that, that would be cool. And some other stat changes, a lot of stats. I'm not reading all this. I'm sorry. The energy sentry would look like this. This is also from 2012. This only replaces the top of the sentry gun with some sort of energy particle thingy, you know. It would be kind of cool if it would shoot, instead of the normal rockets, maybe Cowmangler 5000 charge shots every once in a while. That could be pretty cool. You could also have like a charge up animation for it. That would be a pretty sweet idea, I feel like. The energy sentry, it has more levels. It's on a separate page for some reason. And the final and probably most boring sentry concept I found is the fortified fawn. This would have been an idea to give sentry guns hats, and I'm glad it never happened. It's from 2012. My man, you tried, but it never got implemented. It would be kind of stupid to have hats on sentries. Although, if we had always had them, we would probably take it for granted, you know? In any case, thank you Coco, Oreo32, Max, Skaggle, Strache997, Voltol, Crow, Chaser, Sleepy Guy, Seriamon 3, and Creed for being members on the channel. It's really appreciated. Thank you once again for MANNCO.STORE for sponsoring the video. Make sure to check them out. And with that, click the video to send to your screen now to stay on the channel. And I'll see ya in the next video. Bye-bye.